Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So not gonna lie, I've been feeling kind of bad for Milwaukee Buck fans as of late because it seems like every single day a new headline is coming up about how Giannis is going to be leaving the team via free agency. It's like, one day it's like the Dallas Mavericks are big time in play for Giannis. The Miami Heat are big time in play for Giannis. The Flint Tropics in big time play for Giannis. It's like, well, yeah, if he's gonna be a free agent, any team's gonna be trying to get him, right? Like, I feel like that would be a stupid decision not to at least try, right, man? But with that being said, man, I'm not so sure that Giannis is going to actually leave the Milwaukee Bucks. And for today's video, what we're actually going to do is we are going to trade every single player on the Bucks except Giannis to try to save the franchise and convince him to come back, man. But before we do that, a quick message from the Crispy Mob. Hit that subscribe button, bro. Yes, if you guys don't mind hitting that subscribe button, guys, would be greatly appreciated. And always, man, hit that like button too. Thank you all so much for that. And I just gotta point out, man, elephant in the room. Well, actually, bitch-ass pumpkin in the room, guys. There is no shirt that makes you feel like large as a person than a jack-o'-lantern shirt, man. Because I just feel like, even like looking at like the camera and stuff, I feel like I'm like plump, man. Like I actually look like an actual like pumpkin or something, man. Just gotta point that out. But hey, it's a comfy shirt. It's Halloween season, man. Let me know in the comment section below if you are going out, like a Halloween party or trick-or-treating, or maybe it's like the dress. Yo, hey, look at that. 10,000 steps, man. I don't know how I got a step right there. I'll tell you, this YouTube stuff, you actually get some exercise doing it, or my Fitbit's broken, but I literally just got 10,000 steps on the day. That's 2 days in a row, man. So literally in 2 days, I have 20,000 steps, which is like as much as I usually get in like a week and a half. I usually only get about 2,000 steps a day, which is horrible, man. But like YouTube, you don't move around, so I've been actually going out a lot more, man. Get my steps and stuff. But no, what's this video? What are we doing? Giannis, what are you going to be for Halloween? I was going to ask you that too, man. What are you going to be for Halloween? I'm sorry, man. Yes, trading everybody on the Bucks except Giannis. So the rules to this video is that we can only make a trade once. So basically, if we trade Chris Middleton for Luke Kennard's officially going to be on the team. Also, I am using a updated NBA 2K21 roster as far as ratings go. I'm not going to say that every single rating is legit, but it's like different. Like this can be based more off of like how players played this previous NBA season, because actually 2K21, like the developers did not actually change ratings. So yeah, this is more like an updated version based off of how players play. Some guys might be a little overrated, but it's more fun. We'll get different types of trades and stuff like that, man. But yeah, so we can't trade a guy once we get him on the team. So we got to be very careful with what we do. So the first guy we are going to trade, by the way, this is the roster. Obviously, Giannis can play multiple positions. Power forward center sounds about right. Like, I don't really want to. Giannis says small forward these days. It just kind of feels weird, so we're not going to do that. We'll probably keep it with the power forward or center spot. So, yes, the first guy we're going to trade is Chris Middleton. This is our big-time trade chip. We're going to do some draft picks also, too. Although, we don't really have. Wow, this team does not really have a lot of draft picks. Like, protection backup, lottery protected from the Pacers. Yeah, what happened to all their draft picks? Would they trade? I guess. Like Eric Bledsoe? Did they like give up? I don't know, man. I don't know what they did. But here we go, guys. We got 22 trade offers right here for Chris Middleton to find Giannis, really a second guy on the team here. This trade's a little interesting. Andre Drummond and Colin Sexton. Colin's a great, scoring shooting guard, and Drummond can rebound. You can do that. Here we got James. Wow. Ooh, damn. Yo, that is a good ass trade, man. Jalen would be like the perfect like aggressive second option to Giannis, and Marcus Smart for his defense. That's probably that has to be the trade. I gotta look at the rest of them. That's only 3 out of 22, so maybe something else will really surprise me. But so far, yeah, that's De'Aaron Fox, Buddy Hield can kind of get behind that. Vucevic, no. Kristaps Porzingis, not bad. We got Jamal Murray, Sabonis, T.J. Warren, Brandon Ingram, and we got Drew Holiday. Kind of like that trade a lot too, man. Second scoring option, you got like the defensive guard right there. Blake Griffin, Derrick Rose, Russell Westbrook, straight up. We want to do that. Devin Booker and Mikal Bridges. I like the idea of that. Klay Thompson, also not a bad trade, man. Klay Thompson would be nice. Bradley Beal, okay. So I feel like this has to be the trade. Just like getting like 2 really good quality players like that, because like Giannis is the star of the team. If we can get like the rest to be like balanced and everything, we're good to go. So we go from a 90 to an 86 and a 77 to an 86. Yeah, definitely, man. That's got to be the trade. 2 guys, both starters. I guess in theory, Marcus Smart does not need to start, but yeah, we'll probably start him on this team, right? All things considered. Okay, next up. We need a point guard and a center still. So looking at maybe some play. Yo, Joel Embiid, let's go on the team, man. Okay, no. What about John Wall? No, okay, that's not going to happen. Steph Curry, a little bit too expensive. Nurkic is always a beast in this game. We got, what about Cat? Can we get Cat on this team? What about D'Lo? Here we go. We could actually get D'Lo for Eric Bledsoe and George Hill. Brooke Lopez, George Hill. That's not bad. We also get Jarrett Culver. It'd be nice for the bench. And Dante. Okay, so I think I like this trade. Yeah, because we don't even have to give up Eric Bledsoe yet, so we can just trade him for somebody else, and we get D'Angelo Russell, which what I like about D'Lo is like he can handle the basketball. He's a former All-Star point guard, but also he can score like a shooting guard too, man. He's got 80 or 95 mid-range shot, 83 three-point shots. Yeah, just for like his scoring, I like that, man. Plus Jared Culver, like I was saying, for some defense, absolutely not defense, but for a bench player, that should be nice for us. There we go. Okay, next up, we still have Eric Bledsoe to allow us to get a really good center, or like I said, shooting guard, and then we can just put Marcus Smart off the bench. But I really don't want to do that if I don't have to. Let's do Eric Bledsoe. Let's toss in Dante, see what's given up. Those are really like our last like big two assets. Tristan Thompson, Colin Sexton. That's interesting. We got Montrez and Patrick Beverly. Okay, Jonas Valanciunas. That's actually not a bad trade, man. Tyus Jones would be a good scoring guard for us off the bench. But Valanciunas, just like his ability to like stretch the floor. Defense-wise, I don't know what he's like defensively. Is he a good defender? Mainly like shot block. Because what we're looking for here is like maybe like a better version of Brook Lopez. 79 shot block. It's not bad. 6'11", 99 defense to rebound, 87 offensive. I am probably going to do that trade. I just feel like, you know, the dynamic between those two would work out really nicely. But we'll see what else is offered up. Like I said, center is what we really, really need. Obviously, there's some really good trades out here, but it's all about like positions and stuff like that, right, man? So yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and we'll take Jonas Valanciunas, who at times was the best player for the Grizzlies, man. Like he's that solid. So here we go. Welcome to the team, Jonas Valanciunas. All right, so at that point, we have our starting five. That is, to me, that's like literally like the perfect team around Giannis. It's still his team, but there's enough like scoring, defense, and just like guys that play around Giannis the right way to make this team even better than what it is in real life. And this team was on pace to win damn 70 games in real life, man. So yeah, okay, we got that. Next up, let's trade for some bench players. See, I can't trade guys that we already got. Two-way players. I typically don't trade them, but we'll do it in this case because it's no offers. I guess we cannot trade Frank Mason. Okay, that's fine. Pat Connaughton and Wesley Matthews. Probably looking for like a backup big, I would say, is the way to go right now. Hopefully there's some good offers for us out here, man. Backup, you know, center / power forward. We got Kuzma and Markieff Morris. Interesting. Not bad. Willie Cauley-Stein, 7'9" overall play. More of a defensive-oriented center, I would say. Jakob Poeltl's fine. You know, nothing crazy, but he's a decent player. Okay, so out of all these, I feel like I gotta go with Kuzma. Yeah, I feel like I gotta go with the Kuzma trade just because like that's a good solid trade. We'll do this. We'll get Kuzma, and what I will do next is because we got Jarrett Culver, who's at shooting guard. That's nice. Markieff Morris can be put at power forward, goes to a 79, and then Kuzma will put him at small forward. He goes up to an 80 overall, and then we can just go out here and trade for a backup center now, right, man? So that should be nice. Plus, Markieff, I guess, can play it if absolutely needed. So next we'll do Robin, Batman, and Joker. Nope, that's not true. Okay, we'll trade those three guys, though. Let's see what we got for centers. We got two offers. Okay, well, let me take off one of these players, and maybe we'll get better. Because sometimes you do, like, three players, it's hard to, like, actually get, like, good, solid trades. Because, like, just, like, too many guys to take on, I suppose. But, okay, I already saw a few trades that I'd be willing to do. Okay, see, that's, like, wow, man. That's, like, yin and yang right there. I don't even know if that's what yin and yang means. I think they're opposites, right? You got bitch-ass Stanley Johnson, but you got the GOAT three-time champion Patrick McCaw. So is it worth Aaron Baines? Yo, give me Aaron Baines. Why not, man? We'll take Aaron Baines. He's always a good player to have. And besides for that, man, we are pretty much good. Like, we got a few more guys we have to trade just because, like, it's, like, the point of the video. Wait. Sterling Brown. Okay. Where's the Lakers at? Okay, can I maybe I can pull this off. Maybe I can pull this off. Where are the Lakers at, man? Probably where the L's are at. Lakers, there we go. Did not mean that in an insulting way. Costas. Is there a trade for us here, man? Can we pull? Is it gonna let me? Oh, I can't get Costas or Costas, Coaster, whatever his name is, man. But yeah, okay. I guess what that means, we have to trade Thanasis away. Thanos, as I like to call him. But yeah, just give me. I'm gonna be a douchebag and play Udonis Haslam for the Miami Heat. My apologies, man. Been there for like 20 seasons, hasn't he? I wonder if he got how long has he been there for? I bet she's gonna go for the record for like the longest time with the franchise, if I'm being honest here, man. But here we go. The team: D'Lo, Smart, Jalen, Giannis, Valanciunas. That is a name-wise, it's very confusing. Antetokounmpo, Valanciunas. Okay, man, that sounds like the most confusing name of all time. We got Kyle Kuzma, Markieff Morris, Tyus Jones. It does not allow me to trade Frank Mason. We'll take his minutes away. We'll give those to Aaron Baines. Culver, unfortunately, not really going to play a lot. Let's get some more minutes to D'Lo at about 33. Giannis playing 40 because it's his video. Valanciunas can play a little bit more too. I think he had about 34 minutes. You right there. That looks good, man. That looks like a winning team right there. Okay, so looking at our system proficiency, we got a defensive system. I don't know if I absolutely love that. I think I'm going to go with perimeter-centric. Giannis likes it. Okay, we'll go with perimeter-centric. That should be good for us, man. But no, besides for that, let's go ahead and simulate the season. As we go through the simulation, guys, I'm going to talk about my thoughts on the Milwaukee Bucks and really Giannis as a whole, man. So simulate through date. I know it's a slow simulation. It gives me plenty of time to talk, man, because of course I don't do enough of that here on my channel, right? It's actually really funny. Sometimes I get like people in my comment section saying, Crispy, you talk too much. Bro, it's my channel, man. It's my channel, bro. Like, what do you want me to do, man? But no. My predictions for this offseason for the Milwaukee Bucks is that fix roster automatically. Fix roster manually. Okay, we're good, guys. No, my prediction for this offseason is that they do trade Eric Bledsoe. I feel like Eric Bledsoe's time on the team is just over with. Eric Bledsoe is not a bad player. A lot of people think he's a bad point guard. He's not a bad point guard. He's just not a good fit for this team. I mean, there was times where he was really good, but the thing about him is that he's not very consistent. He's kind of becoming like the new Kyle Lowry. You know, Kyle Lowry, before he won a championship, was kind of known as like a choker in the playoffs, and it's kind of what Eric Bledsoe's been like, man. He's had like injury issues and stuff like that. Good defensive player, but overall just not who you really want next to Giannis. I do think they are going to make a run at Chris Paul. My prediction is that because, well, a lot of teams are making a run at Chris Paul, though, but okay, I guess there's really like, I mean, I feel like they should go for Kyle Lowry also, because like if the Raptors pay enough money towards Fred VanVleet, you know, you don't want to pay Fred VanVleet all this money and then use him off the bench or use him as like 2 spot, because that's kind of out of position for him. What's this, man? Okay, yeah, we'll allocate that. So they might actually, you know, let Kyle Lowry walk because he's getting kind of up there in age. It just might be time to like let go. They probably won't, but no, man, I feel like Chris Paul, they could probably get him for Eric Bledsoe for contract reasons. They could toss in a first-round pick. Obviously, they don't got too many of them, as we saw in the simulation. And they are going to want a young player back. So I could see them maybe getting, like, Dante DiVincenzo out of it. That is quite a bit to give up. But I do think if it's a matter of keeping Giannis, you definitely do that trade. Dante's a very good player, so I wouldn't exactly want to let him go. But, I mean, you know, if you can get Chris Paul, you have, obviously, Chris Middleton's going to stay on this team. I think Brook Lopez signed up for a few seasons. He could be the starting center next season. And then if you can get, like, a really good deal for, like, some sort of shooting guard, maybe sound like a J.J. Redick or something like that, who, of course, has experience playing with Chris Paul, that's good to go. I don't think they should bring back Wesley Matthews. He really showed his age at times. I mean, Wesley Matthews used to be, like, a guy that could score in so many different ways back when he played for the Portland Trail Blazers. And, now he's just kind of like a guy that does like spot up threes, and you can find that all over the place in the NBA. So I feel like that's, you know, it's not a really good idea to bring him back, at least not for a starting role. Maybe for a bench unit or a bench role, that'd be completely fine. But yeah, so I don't really see Brook Lopez going anywhere. He's a really nice fit alongside Giannis. But no, man, let's be honest. Like, I feel like for a lot of teams, like the Bucks, they need to make some moves. There's no doubt about it, because if they don't do anything and they end up losing, then that's going to look upon as piss poor management, right, man? But at the same time, I feel like we have to realize that the Bucks were a really good team before the bubble. Like, the bubble is when they started playing bad, but that was because they were off of basketball for 6 months. They had so much just momentum going. So it's kind of an awkward situation where this team was on pace to win 70 games, got shut down for 6 months, which is not a normal thing to happen, and then they just played bad in the bubble, right, guys? So it's like, do you want to come back with the team that was on pace to win 70 wins, just run it back, or do you make a move out there? Because if you don't make that move, like I was saying, you don't get Giannis more help, then he's going to leave. But he kind of already has the help because the team was already really good. So I don't really know how it's going to go, man. It's going to be really interesting. As far as like their bench goes, I mean, their bench is actually pretty solid. Of course, they got George Hill. I imagine he'll probably be back next season. Dante actually should start at the 2 spot. Like, if they don't want to trade him away for something, then they should definitely start him at the shooting guard spot next season. I just like what he brings to the team, everything, athleticism and just playmaking and scoring in different ways. But then, of course, then your bench gets a little weak because of that, so you got to make up for that in different ways too, man. But no, man. So, as far as their team record goes next season, I mean, you know, if Giannis comes back, well, it's like, he'll be back because he's still under contract for 1 season. So it's like, is he going to be back, or are they going to try to trade him for something? I don't know, but he'll definitely be back. Like, a lot of people are talking like he's going to be gone like ASAP. Like, we got a whole entire season until Giannis could leave the team. But then if you think he wants to leave, do you get something back for him? And then what are those trade packages looking like? I'm not really sure, man. So yeah, we are coming up on the end of the season. The record's fantastic. We are 69-12. which is actually kind of funny because this team was on pace to actually win 70 games in real life. So we beat this Brooklyn Nets team, then we will be a 70-win team, and we finish the W on the season, man. Nice to see. AD, wow, 36-11. Wow, man. I never seen him put a stat line like that up in this game. Dylan Windler, Rookie of the Year. Good for him, man. 10 points per game, man. Dennis Schroeder, Giannis as Defensive Player of the Year. Numbers actually kind of went down a bit, but we had a lot more guys around him this season. Scoring-wise, Christian Wood, Most Improved, and Mike as Coach of the Year. All-NBA first, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third. So only one member of the Milwaukee Bucks making that. It's all good. But we are the first seed, obviously, with 70 wins in the conference. So we're on good pace to actually win the championship. So yeah, wow, his scoring really went down. But D'Lo, like I said, former All-Star, 23 points, 7 assists per game. Jalen at 26 and 5. Jonas Valanciunas actually did not play all that good, all things considered. I mean, maybe he just like wasn't really taking that many shots. You know, where does it show his field goal attempts? Is that like a thing? It should be a thing. Yeah, field goals. I mean, I guess, well, injuries were off though, so because like this is like based off like a certain amount of games. He didn't play every single game last season, so I don't really know, man. Yeah, numbers just weren't that good. Kyle Kuzma was pretty solid off the bench. Marcus Smart, you know, bringing the playmaking, the defense, a little bit of scoring, nothing too crazy. He has those games where he just drops like 9 threes or whatever. He looks like Steph Curry. Udonis Haslem, 0 points on his new team, the Milwaukee Bucks. Here we go, man. First round, we do have the Brooklyn Nets. I always hate that the Brooklyn Nets are always the 8th seed in this game because it's Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, man. Like, I know they were injured, but how do you make them the 8th seed? Like, that was them this season, wasn't it? Or I heard people were saying the Magic were the 8th seed. I could have swore they were the 7th. I don't know. But we do sweep them 4 games to 0. Harris leading score. D'Lo 31, 5 and 4, 16 for Marcus Smart. Giannis 12, 8 and 9. 10, 11, 12, man. 5 for 11. Okay, taking that game off, I guess. Simulate, maybe we blew them out or something like that. Boston Celtics. Here we go. Can we get them 3-1 looking good? 3-2. Come on. Oh, okay. There we go, man. Beat them in 7. Beat them in 7, man. Let's get it. Triple-double for Giannis. Jaylen Brown, 20. They also had Chris Middleton. It's actually not a bad fit if you think about it. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure the Celtics would rather have Jaylen Brown and Marcus Smart than just Chris Middleton and Kyle Korver. Next up, Miami Heat. Of course, they were the reigning championship team, which I don't know if that has a good ring to it or not, but that's what they were. So here we go. Second seed, simulate round. Beat us down, you know, in real life last time. But this time, 3-1, man. Come on, guys. K4 games to 1. We are in the NBA Finals against the Los Angeles Lakers and the MVP, which was, of course, Anthony Davis. They got Rondo back, got the whole team back, man. Everybody's back. Okay, simulate round. See if we can get this championship. It's looking good. 2-0, 3-0. And there we go, man. Just like that, you know, with a few trades, we have saved the Milwaukee Bucks franchise. Now, let's be honest. This is a video game, and some of those trades were kind of cap. But it's fun, man. I had fun. You had fun. We all had fun. Drop a like if you had fun, man. But no, in real life, obviously, as we talked about during the simulation, this is not going to happen. They're not going to trade every single player on the team. I see them going for a new point guard and maybe a new shooting guard, just new backcourt all in general, unless they start Dante, but he might be... They don't really have a ton of trade pieces, which is the thing, guys. But no, hope you guys did all enjoy this video. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Check out my second channel, Extra Crispy, for daily NBA content over there. And peace out, my friends.